Going through life is about creating your own path, your own story, and changing things inside your own world. Before continuing with my speech, I want to make it clear as water that I at no point at all resorted to any sacred beliefs or religion to build my speech. Well, it's funny that I'm doing a TED Talk about trying to guide a person through their life since I have barely started mine. But after all, life is made of days, and I have lived a day from its start to its end. Plus, life is not about being old enough or being ready, because we are never ready and we are never done. We are all an ongoing project. And that's why life is about willing. And I'm willing to be here today and to share my own inspiration on how to get through each day of life in an intelligent and conscious way. I want to invite you to try my words into your daily life so that you can really see and feel the impact that they can have on you. And I can assure you that they will have an impact because these are the things that I am constantly trying to apply more and more into my life. And every time I'm really able to do that, I really do see and feel a change in my daily routine and on myself. First, have you ever thought of the difference between to be a human and to be a human being? To be a human, what does it mean? We are told to be smart, to be lovely, to be polite, is always to be something in order to get something. It is a trait. While to be a human being is not a trait at all. It's to be for the purpose of being. It is about your truth. Second, people have this mistaken idea that their major goal in life should be finding constant happiness and money and success and equilibrium. However, it is impossible to feel happy and balanced 24/7. And then sometimes when we can't reach this perfect balance, we might get frustrated and then we will feel sad and angry and filled with rage, and some dark side of us can show off. But if you really stop to think, that is us being balanced, isn't it? Shadow and light, masculine and feminine. Would we ever know the feeling of happiness without ever experiencing sadness? Or would we know light without ever knowing the dark? So if you really stop to think, they complement each other, and they are the things that make each other exist. So that's why balance is not constant happiness. Third, as everybody says, life has its ups and downs. So there will be times where we will fail and we will get disappointed, and we are going to give our best, love our best, work our best, and sometimes it may not work. And we may not get the payback that we so expect. And that is when comes the big old shark that I'm sure everybody here knows. It is not fair eating us alive. Well, if you are just brave enough to let this little sentence go, you will see how priceless it is to live your life manifesting your best and giving your best in everything you do, regardless receiving the payback or not. Being a human is such a rich experience. So I'm asking you with all my heart please try to not get caught in the receive a payback for everything that you have done idea. Okay? Don't make less of you so that you could get a 50-50 balance. Now, what do I mean by that? And here goes an example. Let's suppose you send a good morning text to a friend of yours and they don't reply you. So then, the next morning, you send a good morning text again and they still won't reply you. So now you're thinking to yourself, you know what? I am not going to send them a good morning text tomorrow because they are not replying me back. So I won't do it. So did you see what you did there? You didn't give your best. You didn't leave manifesting the best you can. You dimmed your light so that you could get the so expected payback. So don't do that. Be unbalanced, but be your best. Now if you do so, and find the joy in being the best version of yourself no matter what, you will see that at the end of the day, you won't need others' words to be validated of your power and deservement. If you are dependent on other people's words to be happy, you will never be truly happy. And worst of all, you will never be truly anything. I'm a teenager and I can say that this is a huge challenge for us because we are constantly trying to reassure our identity and who we are to those around us. So we act tough and we talk back and we always want to be right and we always think we are right. But am I only talking about teenagers here? If you are brave enough to quiet this ego, you will see how much you can learn from not being right all the time. But remember, either being right or wrong, always love yourself. And that leads me to my fourth point. If you don't have enough love for yourself, what makes you think you are going to have enough love to give to other people? If you have no self-esteem, believe me, you are incapable of loving anything or anyone. And love is also what differentiates to be a human and to be a human being. Another very, very important thing. Please be aware. Love people, but do not carry their baggage and emotional load with you. People around you will love you far more if you help them to find their inner strength than they would if having to own you something for the extra emotional load you carried for them all along. I'm here talking, and there's a lot I don't know about going through life. And of course, I was not going to be able to tell you how to get through life. And no one can. If someone ever tells you that they know how to get through life, they're lying. Because life is a mystery, and tomorrow is a mystery. In fact, tomorrow is just an illusion that we choose to believe in to create the reality of linear timing. But that's for another TED Talk of mine. As for today, I am here, speaking from the top of my 14 years of life. And I need to tell you that it feels so great and so empowering to share my voice and inspiration with other people. It makes me feel being me, being truth, and being a human. Thank you very much for your attention.